It's been a very long Tuesday.
I know.
To me.
I've been, we got a little late. Not late. We're here. We made it. But I was like absorbed into making some clay earrings for a future video.
I was sublimating.
I'm like not out of my zone yet.
That's always fun.
Caitlin is like the sublimation queen.
No
she can
way.
sublimate so well. I love sublimation, but I'm just not good at it like you. Like you know all the stuff.
I learned from Tanner. He's the best.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And speaking of, next week we're gonna do the Sublimation
week.
Yes. So every day next week we're gonna be having a live, and it's gonna be different variations of like sublimation.
Yes, we're going to be promoting our sublimation course that we have. That's going to be a very big hit for next week. So every day, Monday through Friday at 1:30.
Yeah, so make sure, and you can set up notifications on YouTube if you didn't know that, and that way whenever we post, it'll just like automatically like let you know like, hey, we're about to go live. I don't know how soon it does. I don't know how soon it does it before. Or sometimes it'll just tell you we're live, and then you can click us open and watch us at work, or, you know, where maybe you shouldn't watch us at work. I shouldn't say that.
I'm trying to get, I'm pretty sure I'm here on live chat.
Yes,
so
we there.
Should be good to go.
We there.
I wasn't seeing any comments roll in for a minute, so I was
Everyone's
worried.
just telling us where they're from, which is everywhere. It always blows my mind where everyone's from.
Scotland? That's great.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ontario.
Maine. Texas.
Crazy. Listen, Maine is like one of my destinations that I want to go to. Yes.
What is there even to do in Maine?
There's lighthouses.
Oh, okay.
Really good lobster, I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I want to go. Also, I want to go to the beach when it's winter. That's why I want to go to Maine.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I just feel like it'd be so pretty. I feel like there's a lot to see. I don't know.
Someone just turned our air off, so.
Oh, thank you.
It doesn't work anyways.
Lauren. It was probably Lauren.
I think it might have been Angela. Oh, you could hear it. Oh, well.
It's very loud.
It's okay.
Someone's asking a question. Beaten Tiger, will you have recommendations on printers, heat presses, ovens, etc.? Yes. Now, we go into more detail like in the actual course, but next week is like, we want to show you like what you can do with it and like how it kind of
just
works.
Like the basics of everything.
Yeah.
Of course, with our sublimation course that we're going to be promoting, we go into very high detail of everything. But next week is going to be kind of just a very small hit on sublimation. I mean, you're still going to learn lots. But
you can, there's a lot of different, you can really go into depth with sublimation, I think. So like we're just kind of like showing you the basics to see, hey, this is what it would entail, and if you're interested, then you can take the course. The course is super detailed and amazing, and the files in the sublimation course are like top notch. Honestly, like best files.
Oh, for sure.
They're some of the best files that we offer.
Because with sublimation, if you do it the correct way, you have the best results versus a layered like HTV or something like that. Sublimation is just, it's great. I love it. So.
Jules asking about the Whimsy font for the Maker U project. And I think that you can email
hi@makersgonnalearn.com.
Yes, I've been saying Maker U for weeks. It's like ingrained in my brain.
It's embedded into our brains.
Yes. Whimsy monogram font is what she's asking. Yeah, just email hi, it's H-I. Oh, did you put it, Sadie? Yeah, Sadie put it up there for you so you can email them, and they should be able to help you like willy-nilly. So.
I do want to go ahead and promote our sale that we have pinned at the top link today. It's $30 off of our yearly membership with the code CRAFT at checkout.
Yes, that's pretty good. And the membership, like the Maker's Gonna Learn, like core membership, that's going to get you access to hundreds of fonts, thousands of cut files. Okay.
Yes.
Next Thursday is our drop. Next Thursday.
I'm almost positive as long as we can get everything good to go. Then
like
up to 1,000.
Up to 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are trying to put out between 500 and 1,000 files a month for you guys. That's insane.
That is a lot. Y'all, like, what are you gonna do with 500 to 1,000 cut files? A month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's asking about the course. So I'm thinking the Maker University course or the Sublimation course. Sublimation course. I'll double check on that for you guys. I don't know off the top of my head. Can you look?
Text right now. Give me just a second.
It's it's definitely nothing like crazy. The yearly membership is amazing, though. We do offer a lot of the paper projects. We're going to be talking, not a lot, we offer all of the paper projects you're going to be seeing today. And we're not actually completing our project with you all, but I am going to show you a bunch of different techniques, our favorite tips for actually doing paper projects. So there's a lot of different tools that you can use to help you like master the art of paper crafting, which is totally not totally new to me, but like it's something I never really delved into until a couple months ago, and now like I love it.
I love paper crafting, I really do. And it like when I honestly, like, especially before I started working here at Makers Gonna Learn, when I thought of paper crafting, I was like, oh, cool, an envelope.
Scrapbooking.
You know, or scrapbooking,
which
or something like that. And I do too. But it's so much more than that. Like, it goes in depth, like, step by step. And, of course, Alicia will go over to the craft table and show you here in a little bit. But there's so many cute things on that craft table that we've made. Well, not me personally, but here at Makers Gonna Learn.
I keep saying we haven't made that many paper crafts, and then I'm like, wait, I made that one, I made that one.
Yeah, but there's just it goes like into so much depth, and it's very, very like cute. I mean, it is very cute. You could gift giving, you know, lots of different things with it. So.
Yes, you can get super creative. So
let me see if anybody's told. Okay, so the sublimation course is $127. You can also cut that up into payment plans of 2. So,
which is not bad, you guys. I'm
that's
telling
not
you,
bad.
These sublimation files,
I think the files. Yeah, I was gonna say the files. I mean, honestly, sell itself.
Yeah, because like if you say you decided you want to do sublimation, okay. Now, let's put in a whole entire day of you looking how to convert your printer.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and dedicate one day to doing that. Okay, you can go do it. You can go find it on YouTube in the World Wide Web. You can go find it. But
well, in our sublimation course, Tanner like goes into depth on how to do all of that stuff as well. So, I mean, you get like the cut files and stuff like that, but you also get training, like one-on-one training with our videos. And that's what we encourage. Like, that's what we want for you guys, is to know and understand deeply, you know, what we're trying to explain and how we do things here, so you guys can, you know, take off and run with it yourself.
So but we'll talk more about that next week. Like, I don't want to like tell you guys
everything.
This is everything,
right.
But we're going to be talking about that sublimation all next week. So if you guys are really interested in that, make sure your notifications are set up so you know exactly when we go live, which is every day next week, which is awesome.
Yes.
Especially if you like watching our lives. I love watching lives.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's
I go back and watch our lives all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless if I'm in them or not. I mean, I love watching our lives just because it's so, like, it's just a one-on-one thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like more personal than a recorded video. So
we do have someone asking how they just became a member last week. Not sure how you download the files and how you get them in Design Space. So maybe we could show them some of our paper craft cut files today.
Yes, I will show you how to do that.
How we can upload them. We're not actually going to make any with you today. It's going to be more of like a talking process, which is great, you know. But Alicia will explain everything.
Yeah. I guess I can go ahead. I'll go over to the craft table and you guys can kind of see what we're doing. Okay. Let me grab our little mouse pad. Oops. Hi. So this is all of the things. So these are just like projects we've done, stuff we've made before. I'm going to show you guys different materials that you can use for paper crafting, all of the tools. If we could go overhead, I can kind of show you guys like what we've got right here. So if you've done paper crafting, you already know what an ATG tape or an ATG gun is. Like, you already know, you know, there's basic...
Tanner swears by the ATG gun. Let me just tell you.
This is the ATG gun.
Actually, he has his very first ATG gun here, and I've got it put up in a drawer. However, I did not know...
for 7 years, by
I
the way.
didn't know it was his first one, and it is like broke. When I say it's broke, I mean it's broke. It's not going to be fixed. I can't fix it, so it's not going to be fixed.
Yeah.
I was going to throw it away, and he like literally threatened my life, and so did Courtney. She was like, Tanner's going to kill you.
You better not.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't know, but he swears by the ATG gun, and I do too now that I've used it. So.
Yeah, and we can talk about what this is for. So we'll start here, and then we'll go into Design Space and all that, and I'll show you guys how to do all that. So these are kind of like the tools that you need for paper crafting. You're not necessarily going to need these for every single project, but these are like core tools. So the ATG gun, that's what we were talking about just a minute ago. This basically puts out a dry adhesive, which is just like a double-sided tape virtually, and it just rolls right out of here. It's got a little trigger right here, and you use it to, I guess this might be, I think that I didn't make this one, but I want to say, nope, that one's foam tape. Do any of these, this one, I guarantee they use ATG on this little cake. So you can like glue these little strips like this with the ATG gun. So things like that, this is what this is good for, because when you go in on paper projects and you're making things with liquid glue, it starts getting messy like real quick. Like really you don't want to be trying to put super glue on, it seeps through the paper, it like bleeds everywhere, like it's not good. So this is why everybody loves the ATG gun, because it's just so good. And then another thing, this is something that Courtney says that is a necessity. This is the Zig two-way glue. It's like a little paint marker, but it kind of pushes in, and it's for like small things. So like I'm sure something like this little lighthouse, if you need to come in here and get these like itty bitty edges, this is perfect for that. So that's called the Zig two-way glue stick. And the glue is blue when it's wet, and then it turns clear when it dries. That's kind of cool. And I haven't actually used this one before, but I do use the ATG gun a lot. Did you bring this in here, Caitlin?
I did. That is what, actually it's like more of like a precision glue. Yeah. But who am I trying to think? Lauren. Whenever she was doing her paper quilling, which is kind of like a paper, I mean, it is a paper craft. She used that to do her paper quilling because the tip of it is like a needle point. I mean, it's tiny.
Yes.
And then the reason I put it in the sponge is because your sponge is wet. If you want to go overhead, you can show them. The sponge is wet, and so you can leave the tip off and put it upside down so your glue does not dry in the tip of your little
so smart
thing. Yeah, it's like it doesn't dry.
Yeah, I love that. I didn't realize that was what the point of it. I was like, I know there's a reason. I just didn't know what the reason was.
But yeah, like, and especially with paper crafts, if you're using something that small, like the paper quilling, you know, that's very small and intricate, which is what that needle point looking glue thing is.
Yeah.
The end of the glue, I guess. But that's what that's used for, so it doesn't dry up.
And also, we're talking about paper quilling. If you guys weren't aware, we are doing paper quilling in our Maker University course. So that is like our advanced crafting course. So if you feel like you've done all the basic stuff, you're ready to like take it there, we teach you how to do paper quilling in the Maker University. So Lauren did a freaking awesome paper quilling project. It is so cool. It's beautiful too. So it's a really, really cool hack to use your Cricut to do paper quilling. And then let's see what else we've got here. So we've got a burnishing tool. This is pretty standard for Cricut users everywhere. I mean, this is like, you're gonna have one of these. I think a Cricut comes with it.
Yes.
Like when you buy your Cricut.
A little scraper tool. I don't know if I laid one out.
Oh yeah.
It comes
this
with
is
that
the one it comes with. So this is also just a burnishing tool. It's just Cricut brand. And then this right here, this little guy, this is called a bone folder. Interesting name. I could never remember it. I can't believe I'm even saying it right now. I don't know what I used to call it, but it was not right. It was incorrect. But this is for paper flowers. And I literally told you,
well, you can use it for anything too, just to crease with.
Yes, that's true.
Like, that bone folder is like Courtney's. Okay, so that bone folder, Courtney takes care of it like Tanner took care of his ATG gun. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think they both started out in like the paper crafting world.
Yes.
So he was obsessed with the ATG gun. She was obsessed with the bone folder, which I mean, both are great. You know, and you need them both kind of for paper crafting. However, if you don't have like a bone folder or something like that, you could always do like a credit card or like just
gift card.
Just something that has a very like just stiff edge to like make your creases with.
Can you guys see? This is like a thin, hard edge. I mean, this is like not flimsy at all. Like it's a very strong, sturdy. And what you do for the flowers, at least, and you can do this for anything, but you can, like, if my hand were, I have paper. What am I doing? Like if you wanted to curve the edge of this paper, you can literally it's hard to do it at an angle. But you put this on the top, put your finger underneath, and you can kind of pull, and it's going to curve your paper up. So there's many different things that you can use this like curling technique for, but that's what this bone folder is good for. And are there other things that you use it for? Is it mainly just for like curving your edges and stuff?
Curving edges, making creases. I would say like the number one thing is to like make a crease.
Yeah, yeah.
Just especially like if you're doing like a card or something like that, you want to make sure, like an envelope, you want to make sure that those creases are like just flat.
Yes.
You know? So
yeah, so great tool to have. If you don't have that and you love paper crafting, you need to invest. This is a stylus. And what am I trying to say?
You're good.
Stylus pen?
Pen, yeah.
Why can I not get the stylus thing go? All right. I don't know what's going on. This is a stylus pen, everybody. It's just like a dull tip right here, but it's for like
scoring.
Yeah.
You know, you can make score lines with that in your Cricut, which help you use your bone folder to crease things.
Yes, yes. Yeah. And then we've obviously got some weeding tools here. These are great for teeny tiny things you need to grab off your mat. This is X-Acto knife, but everyone else here calls it something else, and I don't know what it is.
A true control knife.
Okay, a true control knife.
Tanner also loves his true control knife. I think that if you go back and watch all of his videos, I'm not even going to say some because I know in all of them he uses it.
He used it today in a Maker You video I was watching. So
he uses that all the time.
Okay, and then these are all the tips. So these are paper crafting tips that you can use. Am I in the center, Sadie? Okay, I just want to make sure. This is our embossing, debossing tool. So this is great for projects like this. This is embossing. Can you see? Good. Okay. This is embossing, and debossing is like when it's depressed, like into the thing. So the embossing is the lifted up part, the debossing is the other way. This is also a Maker You project that will teach you how to do. It's beautiful. Those would be great for wedding invitations. Anything fancy that you're trying to make, you're going to need that tool. I feel like embossing is such a fancy craft.
It is a fancy, like that's like high dollar.
Yeah, it looks
to
good.
me.
It's
that's
a little
like a high dollar or something, you know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we've got this one, and this is what I keep wanting to call the stylus, but this is the what did I use this for? I just used it.
You just used it, and I just forgot the name of it.
I'm going to show you guys the tips while I try to remember what it's called. Here. So there's different tips, and it's for different, for foiling. It's for foiling. It's the gold foil. No, it doesn't have to be gold, but this is like the foiling. I'm just lost the name, Caitlin.
I'm trying to think of it because I can't remember either.
So basically, we did a live foil last week where we did like gold foil on a butterfly and a dragonfly and a cross. They have different tips, so I don't know if you can see this, but they have these
That is literally called a foil transfer kit.
Foil transfer kit.
Blue and then the little ends that you can interchange is called a foil transfer kit.
Okay, there you go. Foiling tip. Thank you guys for the help. And then there's 3, 2, and 1. So the 3 is way thicker. The 1, the line right here is way thinner, so it's going to be more dainty lines if you like to use foil on your cards. This tool is great for that, and I had just started recently using this tool, and I really like it. I really love the gold foil method.
I like the foil look. Yeah, yes. The method of it is really nice.
Yeah, me too. And then we've got one more in here. Let's see. This one. This is the scoring wheel. So this one has this little double-sided wheel right here, and it rolls over the paper and it makes lines. So things like this little pillow box, that's what right here, so that we get this good bend. It was ran over with a scoring wheel, and then you can just punch it in and it bends a lot easier. So that's what you would use the scoring wheel for. So that's pretty cool. And that tool is very handy for paper projects. It's basically like a bone folder that you can plug into your Cricut. It does it for you.
Yeah, and well, with that too, I think that you can only use those because it has that special like top. You can only use those on the makers, whereas like the is it like the scoring pen, stylus, whatever we're calling it,
that you can use on the Explorer.
You can use that on your Explorer and your maker.
Yes,
so,
I'm glad that you said that because I had written that down. I was like, make sure I tell them that.
Yeah.
So you can only use
the wheel on your maker.
Yes.
Whereas the stylus, like the pencil looking thing,
which is
you
this
can use that on your both. You can also Cricut Joy. You know, a lot of people buy those to start out with paper crafting because a lot of people just want to do paper crafting, and that's great.
Yeah.
But that you can get, and it will fit down in your Cricut Joy to do your paper crafting and like scoring and stuff with as well. So
yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get logged into Design Space. Why is my clicker not working? Is
it dead? Is it off?
Where's the is there an on button?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello, wake up.
Can we get the charger and plug it in on the other side?
Yeah, maybe so. Can you see? And then I'll just keep showing you guys all this stuff. Do what?
You're on my camera? No,
Here,
it's okay.
Yeah, let's just go ahead, and then you want to try to get the keyboard to work, and then I'll...
Yeah, that's fine. You want to just go back to the front camera?
Yeah.
And I'll just try to figure out if we can get this charged.
It might just need some batteries or something. But I'm just going to keep showing you guys all of the different supplies that you're going to need for paper crafting. So I've got some foam rolls right here of different widths. If we can go overhead, you guys can kind of see. So I've got like a thicker foam roll right here, and you can just nip these off. They're really good for these 3D paper projects. So like this one is like a 3D landscape scene, and you can see we've just kind of layered it in between each cardstock layer, and that's what gives it that 3D look. So these are super handy for projects like that. I really like these, and I use these for a lot of different things, not just paper projects. And then we've got the foam squares. Let me pull these out. These are already pre-cut. They're pretty handy unless you need like a different size, but we've got these teeny weeny ones, and then we have the ones that are a little bit bigger, like this. So you guys can use these on tons of different paper projects. And then we've got obviously our little baby scissors. These scissors are literally the best, okay? These are like the fabric scissors of the paper crafting world, okay? Don't let anyone touch these or use them for anything except for paper.
Spoiler alert. You had it turned off.
What? Oh, did
the
I?
keyboard.
Is that the power button?
Yeah.
What in the world? That's tiny,
It's
honestly. Okay, thank you.
You're good.
Okay, let's go into Design Space, and then I will yes, let's go into Design Space. I'll show you guys the rest of the stuff here in a minute. Okay, so let's go to our cut files. This is our Makers Gonna Learn website, and that is a new cut file that we released a couple weeks ago. That's one of our April cut files. And then I think we can go to we don't have a...
I think it's like underneath crafts or crafting or...
I'm trying
to think. Let me see here.
I know we have like the 3D numbers and letters.
Okay, if you go to crafts, there's a lot of 3D like boxes and cups, little mailboxes.
The mailbox?
Yeah, that's adorable. That would be super cute for like a Valentine's Day box.
Oh
I know that Valentine's Day is over with. That's really cute.
I still like it. And this little French fry box. Love the coffee cup. I think Tina showed this in his or I guess it was a couple of years ago, but there's a bunch of stuff in here that he showed up close. Let's just download this 3D mailbox and show you guys what it looks like whenever you pull it into Design Space.
You can also just go to our search bar and type in 3D, and it pops up everything.
Okay, we can do that. Let's do that. So while we're in here, so you guys can kind of see. There's 3D. What's everybody talking about? Someone talking about Zots. I love Zots.
I don't be liking them.
You don't?
What? Why don't you just go ahead and put some baking soda in your mouth?
Well, it tastes better than baking soda. Wow. I love Zots.
What made you say that? Is someone talking about Zots?
Yeah, someone's talking about it, which is really weird because my father-in-law brought home me and my husband some a couple weeks ago. So we have some at our house right now.
Zots are totally awesome to use too.
Oh, maybe we're not talking talking about the candy. Zots must be like some kind of crafting tool. Please, please explain.
We were talking about the Zots candy. Tells you where our brain's at.
Tells you how much we know.
Zots. I'm looking them up because I don't know what that is.
I'm going to show you guys. I'm on the 3D. So I searched 3D and
they're adhesive dots.
Okay.
OMG.
It's fine, everybody.
You can use that instead of using liquid glue or hot glue.
Yes, yes. And we don't have any of those. I'm glad you said that because I literally was thinking about it earlier. Y'all, I made a whole notebook sheet. Y'all know I wrote a notebook sheet because I have my notebook with me all the time and I just write everything down in the notebook. So, okay, let's get back on topic. We're not talking about dots. Okay, not the kind we were talking about. So I just went to our search bar and I hit 3D. We've got like all of these different things. Like, are you kidding me? This little truck. That
little truck is adorable.
He's fresh. And the pumpkins?
Those are cute too.
I cannot deal. Need a purse? We've got you. I'm trying to I mean, I don't know how much you can carry, but you know, it's still really cute. And then we've got all the letters and numbers. That would be
super cute. Can go to the next page and go down to the bottom and look at that 3D Christmas bulb advent calendar. That is the cutest
thing. Is it this one?
Yes.
Oops.
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, let me go back so you guys can see it better. I'll pull it up. I pulled it up big so you can see what's going on. Let's see.
Scroll down to the very bottom.
I just want to say,
right there.
Oh, that's fresh.
Oh my gosh, I want to make that. That would look super cute on a mantle.
Yeah, and then you can put little presents in it. How cute, like little Zots, little candy.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's very cute. I love that. And I just want to say, I was looking through some of like our old stuff and I was like trying to get a feel for like different ideas that you guys can do with like the letters and stuff like that. And we have done in the past galvanized letters, so they look galvanized, they're not, but you can actually use like the galvanized spray paint.
The spray paint.
Yeah, and they look like metal letters, and that is just the cutest thing. So like it's these big box letters that we have, and they're just spray painted to look like galvanized metal.
I wonder if we have any of that spray paint here.
Probably. We probably
I would like to try that.
I would too.
That would be really cute.
They're very cute. Like, I never have thought to do that, and they are very, very cute. So, look, Nanny J thought of the candy too. So, we're not the only ones.
We're not the only ones.
I love it. Oh, they're talking about the Tim Holtz scissors. That's these. Yeah, these Tim Holtz scissors.
There's a bigger pair than the...
There's bigger than this?
I think so.
I hadn't seen these before. Do you guys know that I'm left-handed and I could never cut with my left hand? Feels weird.
Really?
Yes, it feels weird. I swear, I can only write with my left hand.
Everything else is with your right
Everything
hand?
else is right-handed, yeah. I cannot do it. It's weird. I can't even throw a ball with my left hand. It would feel wrong. It would feel not right. Okay, let's pull in a 3D file. Let's pull in this little 3D pillow box. I want to show you guys, whenever you pull in these paper files, these 3D paper files, it's going to show you score lines. It's going to show you cut lines, and I want to show you the difference between them. So let's go back into Design Space, back to, let's do New, replace that, and let's go ahead and upload our, oh, I see little Clo up there.
Puzzle pieces.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be so cute. You're doing a picture of Chloe? Oh, my gosh. I love it. Okay. Let's do downloads. Where are you at? I want to do our pillow box. Oh, did I not unzip it? You got to unzip your files, people. If you download the files, you got to unzip them. Okay. Let's just do it that way. That's easier. Cancel and then upload. Okay. There's my patterns I was using for my earrings. That's going to be so fun, you guys. I'm doing a really cool polymer clay project right now. Ambidextrous, yes. I guess I'm ambidextrous. I don't feel like I get to call myself that because I can't do everything with both hands. Mm-hmm. I'm not that talented. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Okay, so let's ungroup this. Holy moly, what's happening here? I want those to go away. Okay. I'm going to ungroup these. And so whenever you ungroup this file initially, right now, this is set to basic cut. So you need to make sure whenever you pull your files into Design Space that they're not automatically set to cut, because if I was wanting to make this box, I don't want to just send it through and I don't want to cut everything out. I want my folds to be along these lines. Like I need a fold here, I need a fold here. So what I'm going to do is click here because it's like separate. I'm going to undo that so I don't put it in the wrong spot. I'm going to click that and I'm going to go to Operation, and it's at basic cut right now, but we want to score it. And then automatically it'll change to these dotted lines. So that's how you know that you're on the score function. And then when you go to make it, it'll actually like prompt you to put in like your scoring wheel or whatever, your scoring stylus, whatever it says to do. And then whenever it cuts, it's not going to cut out the dotted lines. It'll only cut out the outer edge. So that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I feel that makes it super easy. So yeah. What are people saying? I use the Stampin' Up! Pads and foam tapes.
Oh yeah, I meant to bring those in here. We have some foam tapes, and then I think we have some stamping pads too. But those, like, you can do, I've seen people do like the petals of the flowers, or I know I personally.
What do they do? I don't know.
It's like an ink pad, and you just stamp to make it, you know, like a different shade.
Yeah.
But I used mine, I think I used cardstock as a stencil on a card and stamped on it to make like a little, I mean, it was just a pattern. So
yeah, that's really cool. I love that. And actually that brings us to a good spot. I want to show you guys how, let's go overhead. I want to show you guys how you can use different types of, like, I don't know what to say, like different types of textured cardstock and different like thicknesses and stuff like that to like elevate your paper crafts. Is Lauren leaving?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought you waved.
Oh no.
I was like, bye. Okay, so I just pulled a couple like random things. Obviously, I'm obsessed with this mermaid print. Like, who wouldn't be? This reminds me of the rainbow fish.
Yes.
You know the book, The Rainbow Fish? I love it. So, anyways, these are like, using these foiled textured papers are really going to elevate your projects. Like, if I just was like, I'll just use blue card.
Right.
And I'll put black on top. Like, I'm just going to do black writing. No, boring. I'm just kidding. It's not boring. It can still be really pretty, but I feel like if you added a border with the mermaid scales, added a big monogram letter in mermaid scales instead of a solid color, you know, that's just really going to like take it there. That's really
pop it.
Yeah, it's gonna make it pop. So and then I also brought some glitter. I feel like that's always a good option, glitter cardstock. If I could grab it. Here we go. This is just a really pretty option. They make glitter cardstock, if you didn't know that. And then I love this corrugated foam board. Is that the word? Corrugated.
Possibly.
Like where it's You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is really cool, like to stack stuff on, because it has a lot of dimension.
I was working on that little happy retirement cake thing, and that was my base layer.
See?
I used a white one.
Yes.
Actually, I should have brought that in here. That would have been very cool for them to look at. But
yes, I love
that. I used the white piece as my base layer, and there was 3 other pieces of thinner cardstock on top, and it just made it like all come together and just like pop.
So good. Yes. And honestly, I just love a cake topper moment. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that 30.
Look, I'm gonna show you.
Flirty
guys.
and Thriving one, honey. Let me just tell you right now.
Woo!
13 Going on 30 is one of my favorite movies. Anybody who knows me knows that.
It's one of my favorites too. That
I watch it all the time. So when I seen that over there, I was like, yes, it's going in the video. We have no,
we have to use it. Also, I'll be 30 this year. Happy birthday to me.
But all that is cardstock and permanent vinyl. I mean, so look how cute and layered. How many layers is that? Like 3 or 4?
4.
Yeah. Well, 5 really, if we're looking at the permanent vinyl too.
Oh yeah. Then there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of layers.
Look how cute that is. And it's paper. Like, you guys can make that.
So they like basically took the gold, it's gold cardstock and green vinyl. It's like the opposite. You want to feel it to see what I mean? Feel it.
Green. It's green.
It's gold cardstock and green vinyl. The green vinyl is like on top of the cardstock. And they like took out the 30 in the letters, right?
No.
It's not?
This is permanent vinyl. The gold is permanent vinyl.
It feels inset to me. Maybe I'm just backwards. I'm backwards.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure now. I felt very confident about that, but now I'm very unsure.
I think that it's green cardstock
with gold vinyl.
With gold permanent vinyl. So
that would make more sense to me.
Lines.
That would make more sense to me.
So I think what we did here in like a design space type thing would be to go ahead and do your font, whatever you wanted, make an offset of that, and
offset is bomb.
Duplicate your offset 4 times, print that out on your cardstock, and then your gold layer is going to be your permanent vinyl.
Yes.
Which would be your normal text in design space.
And you don't have to do like the gold on all the layers. You just do it on the very top layer.
Yeah, it's just like, this is like put together with foam, but this is just like the 30, Flirty and Thriving, the gold portion is just on this top layer.
Also, Lauren's birthday is next Tuesday. Yes. Happy early birthday. And she'll be, well, I probably shouldn't say that. That's not very nice. To tell people's age.
She'll be 30, Flirty, and Thriving.
Yeah, we're the same age, so. Okay, next thing, I want to talk about the cardstock that you get. So there's something called color core paper, and then there's just like regular cardstock. So if we can go overhead, you guys might not be able to tell. So I have color core, not color core. So if you can look, can they see that, Sadie, how it's white in the middle of one of the papers? This one has white center. Can you see it? And this one does not. So this is color core, this is not. You want to use color core for your projects because whenever you go to actually cut your stuff out, your edges are still going to be colored. If you don't use color core, whenever I go to cut this out, the middle of this is white. It's like an M&M. They're like blue on the outside and chocolate on the inside. That's like the only thing I could think of. This is like an M&M. This is like a solid piece of chocolate candy. It's just chocolate all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, are you picking? I'm just trying to give you guys a way to know what I mean. So anyway, this is, you want to use color core. You can tell here, let's see. All of these are color core. So like they're all colored on the edge. And you can't see that like there's no white edges along this 3D pattern. So definitely a good little tipsy there.
I think that piece of cake is, look at that piece of cake. And
oh yes, oh yes.
Brown, does that open? That opens into a box? I had no idea.
It's like a little gift box.
That is so cute. But I was going to say, I think that may have the white center cardstock, right?
Yes, it does. I was trying to find something to put in here, like a little present.
That's very cute.
Yeah, it's so cute. This is just the most precious little thing.
Adorable.
Yeah. So, that one you can definitely tell they use the white, which it doesn't look bad. I'm just saying, like generally, the color core looks more finished.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes,
I will say in my opinion. And then like this one, they used color core. There's no white edges. You can't, it's just solid. This is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Like you could make a whole little baby town. You could make a whole tiny town. Yes. I love it. Let's just look at the projects that we have over here. I'm just gonna pull them in. Paper flower, I made this. Paper flowers are fun, you guys. We have a ton of these files on Makers Gonna Learn website. I wanna say like 15 to 20 flowers. They're super easy to make. We obviously ripped apart a wreath to show you guys this. I'll tell you, I made a paper flower wreath and we have used the flowers off of that wreath for like
multiple times.
Like 4 videos,
yes,
at least. So that's good. Michelle says, I bought 80-pound cardstock for the shaker card and couldn't tell if it was solid core, but it's white, so I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, if the paper's, like if you're already doing like a white color, it doesn't matter. But like if it was something that it did matter, you want to make sure you are using color core.
I made that card.
Yes, Caitlin made that card for Maker You. I think that card is so precious. I love it. Okay, this is just a 3D card, and obviously it's like a print and cut. So they've printed the card, printed another of these butterflies, and then cut it. And then there's foam, little foamies right there underneath. And I think this is so cute. And then on the inside, it's like a little pop-up.
That was very easy to make.
That makes me so happy. It's so cute. Did you make that?
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. Okay, we've already looked at this guy. This is one of our Maker You projects. This is the embossing, debossing. And then I made these little guys. They are like lunchbox notes. Oops.
Those are really cute.
Yes, I love these. So this is actually using our sketch fonts that came out last month. So they're like single line fonts. And if you are a frequent Cricut user, then you know it's hard to do these fonts. We have these. If you're a Maker member, if you're a Maker's Gonna Learn member, you get these fonts. And we have a bunch. We've got like, I don't know.
We added quite
like
a few
12.
on.
There's more than that. There's more. I don't know exact number, but there's a whole bunch. Oh man, I'm missing comments. I haven't really done anything with paper yet. It's time to start, Kathy. I love stamping up foil papers and cardstock. I'm a demonstrator for them in the UK. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nanny J loves your butterfly card. And someone was talking about the weight of the cardstock. I want to say 120 or 110 is the like recommended, but usually between 80 and 110 for the pound of cardstock is what you should use. But 80 pound is good. I think we used 80 pound for your shaker card. Do you know?
I think so.
I think it was. And then we've got, I'm just going to toss that in there. This is also a Maker University project. You can still sign up for Maker U if you guys are interested. But this is like a little notebook that I made using a watercolor resist technique. I show you guys how to do that in the video. I also show you how to actually make a notebook in the video. So that's pretty cool. We've got this basket, which is so
such a
dang
cute little
cute.
Easter basket.
Like, are you kidding me? I love this.
That's
This
cute.
is like cute for family friends. Like, if they have kids and you want to bring them like a little something.
Yeah.
Like, how cute. I feel like a little girl would just die for this. Like, they would just love that. And it moves and everything. I just love that. I think Courtney made this one.
Yeah, I think so.
And then this is gorgeous. This was made before we were here, but like so beautiful. This is a gift card holder, and this is one of the Maker's Gonna Learn files. Actually, all of these are. But this is just so intricate. This really shows you what you can do with paper crafting. Like, you don't have to do like big shapes. You can get really detailed, more detailed than I thought. Like, this isn't something that I would have ever thought that you could make with the Cricut. But can you guys see this? It's very pretty, and very Christmassy. It's like Santa Claus's belt. And then
That's super cute for like gift giving at Christmas, though.
Yes.
I mean, and even if you didn't want to do the whole Santa Claus thing, I mean, for different holidays, you could do different holidays.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Kathy's asking what week the paper stuff is in Maker U, and it's next.
Came out today. Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Yeah.
Paper,
wow.
Paper came out yesterday.
Paper came out yesterday, yes. So.
And then it's timber and textiles.
Yes. Last week was Design Space. You guys, if you're a Maker U and you did those projects, they look so good.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with seeing y'all's projects. I seriously just love it. Oh, Diana says basket would be awesome on tables for weddings. Yes, that would be really cute. I love that idea. This is the 3D letters that we have. We also have numbers. You can do these in all kinds of different patterns, shapes. I love these. Perfect for like baby showers.
I want to try to make those. I mean, they're really cute.
I know, we should make these. I'm actually hosting a baby shower and I need a boy name. We should make these for them together.
That's cute, like tabletop decor, though, for like the baby shower. Or like, I mean, even a wedding. You could do Mr. and Mrs. in that.
Oh, yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah, it would be super, super cute. And then we've got the mom box. So this is a gift box we made for a Mother's Day video. I feel like, did that come out?
Has it came out yet?
Surely it came out.
Live?
Oh, yeah, we did. I think it was alive.
Yes.
But I put this little insert in here, and then you can put a necklace. So, like, how cute is that? You can change this pattern. I love that was a really fun project to make. And so like, just so cute and personal. Like, I feel like that's so much more sentimental. Like, this is like when your mom says, I want you to make me something, and you're like, let me show you.
What? Yeah, that's like knocking it
let me
out of the
mic drop
ballpark.
this, Mom.
Yes.
Mother's Day gift on you right now, Mama.
Yes.
And then this is so cute. I love this. So it's like a little card. It's got a honeycomb, and look how tiny these
little bees are. I know.
They're
cute.
itsy weetsy. They're so cute. And then it's just a card. I love that. So gift tags. Literally, there's just so many different things that you guys can make with paper projects. As long as you've got like your core tools, I mean, you can let your mind roam.
We have someone asking if next week is timber for Maker U. Yes, it is.
Sure,
it's timber and then textiles that following Monday.
Yes, so. And y'all, timber, I'm pumped. I'm pumped about it.
Those are going to be good.
I just need you guys to really like, if y'all are not in Maker U, I just need you to take a look at the projects we're going to be doing and then like reconsider, because the projects are so dang good. They're just next level. They're not anything that we offer already. They're all totally, I feel like it's things that you just don't even think of, like punch needling, paper quilling.
With a Cricut. All of this with
yeah.
a Cricut.
Yeah.
Like, this is not just something we just came up with. Like, I mean, we're still using our Cricut and everything to go with our Cricut.
Yes.
It's just combining all of that into one, like, brainstorm.
Yes.
And we're doing it.
So it's awesome. Allyn says this is their second Mother's Day without their mom, but they have a new grandbaby. That's so sweet. Well, congratulations on your new grandbaby. I love that. Did you guys have any questions about like any of our paper stuff? I have some vellum paper. I was just going to show you guys. I've been using vellum paper a lot lately.
I actually have, which
I
can grab it. I can grab it. You're good. It's right behind Sadie that I used the vellum with. This is also a Maker U project.
Yes,
but,
it is.
You know, I mean, we could kind of just show them how it goes.
Yeah, so this is a wedding invitation using vellum paper and a photo. So we show you guys how to do that there. But like you can see the picture through it because this paper is very...
It's kind of like just frosted.
Yes, it's like a frosted glass or something. Yeah, so you can use that for different things. These are so cute. Russian punch. What were we talking about? What's a Russian punch? What were we...
Punch needling,
maybe?
Oh,
I've never heard that before.
I haven't either.
That's way cooler, though. I'm going to start calling it that. I'm going to go Russian punch. Can't talk. Can't talk right now. I'm Russian punching.
Get out of here.
Oh, I love it. Mr. Donuts, first of all, love your screen name. I make purses and wallets with my Cricut. Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I saw a tutorial on how to make a leather wallet with your Cricut, which kind of goes into our leather basket that we made. So you can cut your leather with your Cricut. We go over that in Maker University, which is awesome. Steffi, 60-pound cardstock will work. I just don't know like how, if it'll be sturdy enough, and it's going to depend on which project that you're actually working on. So like if it's something that is going to be holding a lot of weight, it may not work as well. But like if it's just something, I mean a card or these little lunchbox notes like this, it's not going to matter. Like it'll be okay. 60 pounds going to work just fine. So yeah, do you guys have any more questions about anything, about the membership, about the tools that I showed you all? I'd love to answer any questions.
Sadie went ahead and dropped both of those links for you. $30 off our yearly membership with code CRAFT at checkout.
Yes.
Also, to join Maker University, she dropped that link as well.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come over. I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back.
We're almost done.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all, I got these cute new shoes on. We went to watch. If y'all are from Atlanta, we went to Road Atlanta this weekend, which is like amazing. Have you ever been to Road Atlanta? I know you do watch racing, but car racing. But they do like, I don't know, it's not dirt track, I guess. You watch dirt track racing, right? Well, I went to the motorcycle races on Sunday, and I was like, oh, I'm going to wear my cute little gladiator sandals. You know, I was like, going to be cute. Well, my husband was in charge of organizing everything, and he didn't even tell me. He didn't even tell me we were going to be walking everywhere. So I'm glad I wore my Birkenstocks. But I'm like, if I wore these, I would have been walking barefoot around like a dang redneck.
Oh, my goodness.
I would have been walking around barefoot all over that place because I can't walk in these shoes. They're terrible.
Well,
What's Michelle? What did Michelle just say?
I saw a tutorial a couple years ago before I found Maker's Gonna Learn, making a project using the Dollar Tree Jenga blocks, but now I can't find it. Anything? Actually, we have a video out about Dollar Tree Jenga blocks, and we have a TikTok. We probably have an Instagram reel. But Michelle, we were using the Dollar Store Jenga blocks to make keychains. We were wood
burning?
Yes, wood burning on the keychains, but if you don't have the torch paste, then you could do like vinyl or
HTV would be great because it's going to stay on. And they're so cute. And honestly, you buy one block of Jenga blocks, you got 50 keychains. You're ready to go.
Honestly, I think there is like 50 little blocks in there.
Yeah.
So, especially like if you're doing this to like make your own living, and not just doing it for fun, that right there, $1 for 50 keychains.
Yeah. And they're really, really cute. Like, they turned out so cute. And listen, if y'all aren't following us on TikTok, you need to go follow us because
Sadie actually just said that in the comments. She said, follow our Instagram and TikTok at Maker's Gonna Learn.
Like,
go there and look at all that fun stuff.
Yeah. And we have like some funny ones. Caitlin did one last week. That's hilarious. And Lauren gets on there and she does be doing some funny stuff.
Yeah.
So y'all have to go watch them. They are so funny. And like sometimes we'll post projects, like stuff that we do, like a little quick projects.
Like just little reels.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, let's see.
Well, anything else? Anything. So.
All right. Well, I guess we will see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Bye guys. See